Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings activated the city's emergency command center at Dallas City Hall to respond to the Dallas case of Ebola. We're glad to welcome him here this morning. First of all, this news we're getting about the circle of contact increasing from 12 to 18 people now to 80 possible contacts. When you hear something like that, is that alarming to you?
Well, actually, in some ways it's good news because we wanted to double and triple check, make sure we got everybody. And to increase that circle of contact makes me feel more comfortable that we're getting everybody as opposed to just the people that he had the most contact with.
Although it is a big jump.
Well, it is, but 80 people is not too much to monitor. We can get around and interview every 80 people. We can monitor that. That is manageable.
Yeah, I think it's worth pointing out, Zach Thompson told us earlier that number 80, those people will be interviewed, talked to, and then they'll be monitoring those close family
Exactly.
members.
The key is to make sure we talk to anybody that is even close to this individual. But I will say this is just precautions because you cannot get this disease unless you come in contact with somebody that is actively showing symptoms.
Okay, activating the city's emergency operations center. What's the idea there? What will that accomplish?
Well, a couple things. One, making sure we get our communication house in order because we've got to send information out to the citizens. We have reverse 911 calls, so we're going to be calling people and explaining what's happening. Second, we need to train everybody at the 311 calls, so when people call in, they've got the answers. And then lastly, we've got to make sure that all of our paramedics are doing the same things that our early paramedics did, which is if there's signs of it, we go into a certain action. And we've got that plan in place. We're monitoring closely with the county. We're part of that interjurisdictional team. I'll be meeting with them this morning and getting an update to make sure we minimize this as best we can.
Okay, you've got these DISD schools, though, where 5 of the kids attended, 5 kids who had contact with the patient. There are parents, some parents who are choosing to keep their kids home from school. What's your message to them?
Well, look, everybody's got to make their own decisions for their kids. If I had a child, they would be in school today because they got to be learning, and there's zero chance that this is communicable given the facts that we know. So it's safe. I think DISD's done a very good job to up the nurses, up the custodial staff, making sure that we're taking every precaution, but I feel good about that plan.
And at DFW Airport, are you concerned about passengers coming in from West Africa? Zach Thompson has talked about a moratorium, imposing a moratorium on flights from West Africa to the United States. Where do you come down on?
Well, I am a member of the DFW board. I was out there yesterday. We feel very comfortable that nobody was infected in this. Customs officials at DFW are looking out to make sure there are any signs. We've got a protocol in place with CDC to help those people out. So we're taking we're taking every precaution out there as well.
All right. Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings, thanks very much for the chat.